Hello everyone, Behand here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a cool looking Minecraft house. So, I'm not really sure how to necessarily describe it, but basically, the way you would build the frame, it's like a modern house, because we're going to be using gray concrete. We are also going to be using pillar quartz pillar, I don't know why it's called that. But we are also going to be using oak stuff. We got oak fences, trapdoors, which we'll be using as decoration, and stone is also something else we're going to need. We are also going to need, oh right, we're going to need oak logs and leaves of your choice. I'm just going to be using jungle leaves. Okay, so basically how we're going to start this house, find a nice area in your world. It's got to be relatively large. And what we're going to do is build a wacky shape. You know, make sure it's not too insane, otherwise this will look a little bit odd. But just build a weird looking shape, because let me just say this, get this out of the way. If you build this as a box house, it won't look good. Well, it might look good, but it will not look as good as it could. So basically, just build the frame of the house, right? And once you have finished that, that looks pretty good. You can choose a place where your front door is going to be. Me, I want mine to be not here. I want to do double doors. Right there. Now, you can decorate the entrance the way you want, really, but all I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do a little simple oak doors like that. But then, you do 4 pillar quartz up like this around all your corners. Okay? You can pretty much do that however you want, really. I'm doing it like this. You don't have to do this, but I like to extend it out by 1 most of the time, so that I can put in the oak fences and then make it surrounded by that. We will come back to this, but basically, trapdoors, trapdoor, trapdoor. Then you can place the oak logs pretty much wherever. I'm putting them here. And I've forgotten to get oak stairs, which is pretty forgetful of me. Place them there. And I'm also going to be placing them there. Fixing these doors. And so they look like this. And I also want to put some oak trapdoors over the entrance. So you get something that looks like this for the entrance. So when you have these kinds of corners, you just do 1 stack. And then you build up just like this. So you have that 2x2 shape. Build in. Of course, this is optional. You do your windows. I'm doing a 4-1 here. And then you take your trapdoors, put them on the bottom here, and put your leaves in, or place the ground smooth smooth stone? Well, just regular stone, since smooth stone is actually a thing now. You get that. More quartz pillars. Oops. Yes, and then you just like that. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna have 2 1x1s here. You can do a 3 window. You can do a 3x2 there. I decided to do 2 1x2s there because I think it would look better when we get to the second floor, and you'll see why. Right? Can place some oak fences there just for a bit of depth. Place your and stone. So basically, what you want to do, you just want to go around doing this to all of the walls on your first floor. And that's pretty much the entire, well, no, it's not the entire first floor. There are some finishing touches we are going to add at the end, just to make it look a little less bland in some places. Build across there. We're going to place fences. Oak trapdoor. Trapdoor. More of those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Just like that. It's a little bit dark over here. Right? I am actually going to do 3x2 here. And it's actually turning to night. Should probably... Wait, no. That was stupid. Okay. Oak log. And just so you know, the log doesn't have to be oak. I'm just using that. It doesn't matter because you can barely see it. And some texture packs, you won't even be able to see it. These leaves are see-through. And just for anybody who wants to know, I am using SenseCraft, which is actually 1.13. Okay. So, if you have a window like this, you don't want to build out because then there won't be any room. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to do this, this, and then the stone. And I forgot. Have I missed it? Wow, I've actually been missing it a lot. Okay. There we go. We go over here, and then we do it again. 1, 2, 3. Just like this. So 4x2. And also, I'm using, for the shape I'm using the Coders Vibrant. But my laptop can barely handle one, unfortunately. So the frames are probably going to be really low for anybody watching this, but still high enough where you can actually see what the hell's going on. Okay. Let's do... Yeah, this looks good. Also, with this build, you will notice that the inside looks pretty ugly. So, I'm not going to do interior for this build, since I'm terrible at that. But I will just say, for interior, if you feel like it doesn't look very good, break these concrete blocks. Don't do that. Don't do whatever I just did. I don't even know what I just did. Something like that. Let me replace that. You can't really see a difference from the outside unless you're looking for it specifically. But it just makes whatever you're using as the floor, gray concrete, whatever. It just makes it look a little bit better on the inside. But however, I'm not doing interior for this build, so let's replace that back. Ooh, okay. 1, 2. This is a bit of a long wall. So yeah, if you're doing this in a survival world, rest in peace, you're gonna need a lot of gray concrete for this. Have fun with that. And also a lot of pillar quartz. But everything else is relatively easy to get. It's mostly wood, and if you decide to do interior, yeah, you actually don't need that many leaves, surprisingly. And I keep forgetting to do the stone here. If you use leaves, just use the leaves whatever biome is closest to you. You don't need jungle leaves. I mean, you can pretty much assume that. Okay. So, I'm not even sure how I would really describe this build. I mean, it's a modern design, right? It looks modern when you're first building it. But as you're doing this, it doesn't really look modern because you can barely see the gray concrete. So, if anybody knows how on earth I would describe this build, let me know in the comments below because I really don't have any idea. Okay. We are almost done with the first floor. Got another 2x4 window. There's a lot of 8-block walls there. And yeah, you can pretty much do these windows however you like. I'm using fences. You can use glass panes. It doesn't really matter. Either way, it will work. As long as you're doing the leaves, the logs, the trapdoors, and a little bit of detailing. Alright. This is the last pillar. And yeah. We got 2x3 again. The second floor is similar to this, right? We're going to start on that once we finish this. But before we start, there are a few things we're going to have to do. Let me put in these trapdoors. And one more window. Or fence. Is it really a window? Go 1, 2. Just like that. Oak log. Oak log. 3. Boom, boom. And that is the entire first floor done. Alright. Now, before we start work on the second floor, we have to do a few things. Well, only like one thing. Because this is a pretty easy one. All you have to do here, place stairs around this in this fashion, right? I'm avoiding placing it on the quartz, so don't place it on the quartz, right? We're going to be breaking that so we can raise the pillars up. And of course, the amount of stairs and quartz pillars you're going to need, it all depends on how big you want this build to be. You can do this with an itty bitty little house, right? And it will still look fine, as long as the house has shape. Because, well, this roof, we're going to do a bit of a strange roof, to be honest. It's going to look kind of weird. Right. But we'll get there when we get there. For now, we just have to continue placing these on the fences, and it's got a little bit of an overhang, kind of maybe, I don't know. I'm just trying my best here. I usually build with shaders off, but I kind of want to show off how this looks with the texture pack and shaders on, so it's always going to take a little bit longer than usual. And I'm actually recording this, so I have to explain what I'm doing. Either way, boom, that's that. So you should have it looking like this, where you have it not on the gray concrete, but in front of it by one block. Kind of like if the quartz were to go all the way around the house, like that. But you don't want to place it on the quartz, and you're about to see why for a second. And if you did, you're just going to have to remove it. Right. So you build this up, right? Back to bright and shiny daytime. And then you get that. You don't have to raise the pillars, actually. Mainly because we're going to be raising them in a second. That is, unless I can actually build this right. Right. Either way, you just build this entire thing up by 2. So you have a little something that looks like this. And just so you know, you don't really have to use stairs. You can use pillar quartz going around the top if you want. But either way, it should be looking like this. Either way, what you're going to need now, you're going to need glass panes, grass blocks, and more trapdoors. You can use a different kind of trapdoor, just make sure it isn't an oak one. Alright, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to build this thing up by 5 more. So it looks like this. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. So you only have to place 3 there. Right? Right. And then you place your glass, right? You have it like this. Wait, hold on, how big is this? Oh, that's gonna be a bit of a... Do that. Okay, there we go. Much better. So we build across the top here. So this is going to be a little bit different from the first floor. We're going to have grass block in front of these pillars here, and place some trapdoors, just like this, and more fences, of course. Can't forget the fences. A lot of fences on this wall. And then you're going to place oak trapdoors. So you have a little something that looks like this. And this is the design we're going to be using for the second floor. I'm using birch trapdoors because I like how the lightness, the white in the middle of it, looks with that. So that's just what I'm using though. You can use whatever. Just make sure it's different. Don't use oak again, or else it might look a little bit weird. It'll just look odd. Okay, how big is this one? This is 4. Okay, we're gonna do a little something like that. Place our 4 grass blocks, our trapdoors, our oak fences, and then okay. My editor can cut that out. And our 4 trapdoors. Out like that. Right, we did that there. So now we're going to do a 3 window. And you'll start to see the differences between these, right? I mean, look at this. It almost looks... Hold on, I'll explain why we had the stairs there in a second. I just want to finish this. You can also put flowers on these grass blocks, just so you know. So, it looks... If you go on the inside, you can see that the concrete is clearly flat, right? But from the outside, right, it doesn't necessarily look like it. The bottom here looks more sunken in because of the pillar quartz, the fences, and the stone there, and pretty much all the detailing we've been doing. So, it makes it look like it has more depth, even though it is completely flat. And, yeah, that's... I've got 1, 2... This is just... Okay, we got 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. Take our grass blocks, birch trapdoors, and our fences. Build them up there. And you see, the reason we're doing the fences, you will see that when we do the roof. And I'm gonna be honest here. The roof is probably going to be the most tedious part of this build if you're in survival. Either that or gathering up all the grass you're going to need for the second floor. Although, of course, you don't have to use grass. You can always use dirt. I'm just using grass because I think it looks much nicer. Did not mean to do that. Okie dokie. Go like that. So we have a 3 window there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2 1x2 windows there. So it's a little bit different. There's a little bit of variety here. And personally, I think that looks a lot better than just having uniform windows that all look the same. And also, there is not a single block of gray concrete that you can actually, that's exposed. They all have something on them. You can look around this entire build if you're building it here, or you're just watching. Do people do that? But you will find there is not a single block of gray concrete exposed, except for maybe the ones there, but actually no, those have the fences on them. Wait, why am I using fences? That was stupid. Right? Got our gray concrete. Place of grass. And our trapdoors. That's gonna make everybody angry. Yeah, that was right. So, this is of course optional. you can actually add a patio. It's pretty simple. You just tear down one of the walls. I'm not going to be adding one, or maybe I won't be. I might add one. I'm not sure. But what you would basically do, you would have to like tear down one of these walls, one of like that wall if you were to build it here. But you would just have to break down one of the walls, build a nice little door, and it's actually really easy because the pillar quartz, you just place one in the corner, stack it up, it looks like a support beam. So it all works out nicely. Also, I have a building tip for any of you who are trying to decide what windows you want to do. Let me just say, never do this. Don't. The focal point of this wall is supposed to be the window. So, when you just have a big chunk of gray concrete as the center, it draws away from the windows that we are focusing the decorations on. And, you know, you could probably make it look good if you do all the decorations and make, like, the windows the focal point like that. See, this gray concrete is the focal point. But it just looks off when you do it, too. When you do a 2x2 chunk of that. But that's just my opinion. You can really do whatever the hell you want with this. I'm not going to stop you. You can build this stuff out of diamond blocks. I don't know. It really does not matter. I keep... Remind me now. We just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. So I'm going to finish these walls, and then we can start the roof build. Okay, so once you finish the second floor, I was actually wrong. We cannot start the roof yet. There's something else we have to do first. And it's a bit of a small thing. But basically, what I want to do, just put fences here. And also, get your logs and leaves back. We're doing this. Most parts. Yes, all of these. All of these, just build the fences on them, right? You just build the fences. You use your jungle leaves there, and then you take your leaves and then you place it in front, right? Just like this, pretty much. Alright, so once you have finished putting the fences all around, we can finally get started on the roof. So, we can all agree that doing this just doesn't really look good, right? So, when I was first building this, I was trying to figure out how I want to do it, right? And then I realized, wait, why not just do that? And it's going to look ridiculous for now. And it's going to look pretty stupid looking from the top. But if you just trust me, it will look better when everything is all filled in and you have the entire roof done. So, all you have to do, basically, right? You can go over the pillars where it's only one block. But when you have the 3 block pillars, basically, just go around them. And yes, I know it looks pretty stupid, and it looks really dumb. But, it will look good when the build is over, and you will see. Alright, so when you have your first layer done, it should be looking like this. So if you go up and look at it like this, it looks pretty dumb, but if you go down here, you can pretty much see what I'm trying to do with this. Now, what we're going to do for all of these, we place 1, 2, 3 just like that. Then we place one like there, right there. And then we just go to the next one. Right over here. Alright everybody, that is the second layer done. So, what we are going to do now, we are going to build up, I'm actually not sure. I think we're going to do one more layer of stairs, and then slabs. But you can of course do however many layers of stairs you want, but this is just what I'm doing. You don't, yeah. Alright everybody, that is the third layer of stairs done. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fill this up entirely with slabs. Alright everybody, those are the slabs done. And that is actually the entire exterior for this build complete. So, I hope you enjoyed. I'm not going to do the interior because I'm bad at it. But you walk inside, there are already mobs in there. Goodbye. Should probably... There we go. Are you gone? Yelly. Yes. But that is the entire house done. So, I hope you enjoyed. And if you do build this in your world, yeah, just basically have fun. Have fun getting all that concrete, dude. It's gonna be a nightmare. But yeah, a nice modern house done. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.